Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? Yo, guys, I'm about to lose my mind. We all need to band together and protect the shield hero. First, us Americans wanted to slander the show because of the first episode. Yeah, I remember y'all. I just didn't give you attention, and you still won't get none after this sentence. Then, the girl inside the show is making the shield hero look bad every single chance she can get. Guys, I am sick of it. We need to stand up and fight for this man. Guys, our boy is finally putting a little bit of his grudge past just being all nobles in general and looking like he can actually, suck it up and help a noble. So, a little bit of character progression, which is always good. We need as much character progression we can get for this man before he goes into another situation talking about oh, I don't want to help the queen's daughter. The queen who has more power than the king, we find out this week, which is absolutely hilarious. Just like the shield hero explicitly expressed. He's like, oh, that guy got adopted in the family, and he thinks he owns the world, bro. Like, whose man's is this? Oh, it's the queen's man. That's right. Like, bro, get. I was dying, bro. So if this is one of their ways of kind of striking the nail in the head for this character, simply in this fact of he can't just go out and bust this man in the face with a shield like how we want. So at least we can trash and make fun of his position of being underneath the queen's thumb and trying to do as much as he can right now through his daughter, probably through her ambitions, and allowing even his youngest daughter to be fodder and be killed off by her. Um, Maybe that isn't what the king can see as long as these lines right now. Maybe he's giving her the okay to like go at the shield hero with everything she's got. But because Melly is already on his side to such a degree, she pretty much can take her out and get a higher power next to the queen, thus making it, probably easier for her to do things that are even more evil, which quote get let me know if you feel the same way, but don't spoil me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Well, yeah, you can spoil me if I'm wrong actually, because then it's gonna be even more exciting. Uh, but the village, or not village, but the people that were burning something down at the end with the other girl, please, please, please tell me that is not the village of that old grandma who was putting in work during the wave, bro. Like, that would be so stupid if they just straight up kill off um, a dope grandma because of this girl's pettiness and wanting to get back at the shield hero. Which, can we talk about the spear hero this week? This man is like, oh, you brainwashed her. Oh, you forced her against your will. Oh, you've done things that are unspeakable. What is the first thing this man does when he gets a chance? When he gets the chance. This is why we don't even let stupid get the chance, okay? He goes and wraps an anklet on the girl and holds her against her will, not even to be able to transform because he wants her to stay as an angel. Let this man die, bro. I hate him so much. He's so trash. Oh my god. So not only are anyway, I'm already over it. I'm already over it. What were we talking about? Yeah, the bow hero getting pushed around by little grunt soldiers while he's trying to tell him to stop. Are you the bow hero? Or are you the fodder character number 5? What do you mean, brother? Look, even the game agrees. They're like, my god, that was such a dirty diss. Let's just put a random noise in the background. That wasn't me. I can't make that noise. But I truly, truly get so angry with this show, and I think that's why I'm so passionate about it, is because it can pull that out of me. This woman is unquestionably attacking her own sister with deadly intentions on something she A has no proof of, and B has been clearly looking into saving her, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, we got to kill her. Like what? Why are we was saving her an option? If she's been brainwashed, we just got to kill her. What? I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, just kill her. Like everything switched all of a sudden when she even activated a spell towards him, which she missed on purpose. She literally threatened you, if you don't stop, I won't miss next time. She took that as a threat, as, oh, well, I should I'm going to continue, so she's going to shoot me, like, so that's literally what we're dealing with, and she's getting away with it so easily, and it's killing me, man. It's literally painful to watch this woman win at all. Um, Not to mention the simple fact that the one time he starts to trust nobles, the people who he came in with are straight up just not even intelligent enough to fathom that there could be other hands at work or something along those lines. So it's getting pretty tedious with how these what are they, the sword, bow, and spear organization or something, like whoever is the sister, if she's really the head of it all, which it seems like, because whenever we see the daddy, he was like pretty seemingly out of like going too far, because I mean it's just his overall figurehead would look messed up, if he did something like that. That's all I see it as, is he's trying to save face so he doesn't look bad. His daughter doesn't care because she has less than a little sister who clearly, is going against any idea of what she's trying to do. So I like the fact that we're getting the explanation of like why the queen could turn out to be our like saving grace, which is cool, but uh to see that it's going to be another journey to get there is another reason why I think we need animes with longer seasons, simply because if this was the case, they're like, we need to go see the queen because she could tell you some crazy stuff that might help you, and yada yada yada, You know what would have happened in an anime that didn't have that many episodes? And then they teleported there, like with a cutscene, and my leg was up. I literally put my leg up to the right, not to the left. That's weird. To the right, alright? Yeah, let that sit in. But with these episodes, we're gonna probably get a decent little montage of them probably either making up Melly, and which, man, our main girl, our tall sword, our queen, our rock, was super mad. First name basis already? Bruh. Nagami needs to learn real quick, because he's about to find out as soon as he needs a monster poked, she's gonna walk over to it and barely even put any effort into it, guys. I swear to God. She's gonna be like, and slowly walk over and not even try, guys. I swear. Count on it. If he doesn't notice, he's gonna notice though. I think anyway. He's pretty dense, but overall, what we learned about the Shield Hero's kind of trust patterns is he kind of was interested in why the sword guy was even questioning, why are you attacking your sister, or why are you trying to kill her? And even the bow guy was doing it, but he didn't necessarily go to the conclusion of what if he isn't able to brainwash, and if he is able to brainwash, why wouldn't he have like an army behind him of much easier to control people or something along like the monsters that he could just throw around, which I mean I guess he does have two monsters. I mean that is pretty messed up, but at the same time, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are feeling on just this approach and the overall notion that we might be in a position to see all of this hit the fan for the king and the daughter, but look how much they did and look how much they can get away with just throwing out the simple fact of, oh wow, we found some footage of him fighting and protecting our sister and not doing anything to her, and then they completely alter how he's looking, how everybody's looking, and man, like it just looks terrible, terrible, terrible. And I love that aspect of how they did that in this show or in this week's episode. So at the same time, I hate these characters. I can't but um, praise how hard they're trying to like even call him. And this is why I was gonna ask you guys: do you my anime people? Excuse me, you're not just guys. Um, why would you believe that the after the princess loses this like overall like scruffle and she can't get rid of our guy in the way she wanted to, do you think she is at the a village of heretics that she was talking about when she was like, oh, anybody that follows a shield hero is pretty much a devil and stuff like that? So is that where you think she went and is burning, or is this just like a forest? Because a close up of it seemed like it was just a forest, but I know what I saw, and it looked like it was definitely a village. And if it was a village in a place that's surrounded by a forest, it could be where that grandma is that was holding her own in the wave. So I would be super angry because they have the authority to just like walk in there unfazed and then just start slashing and cutting through the strongest people that try to stand up to them. So it's a rough one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Shield Hero nonetheless, though, like I did. This week's episode definitely puts me in a better perspective of how dirty these people are probably going to continuously become and continue to push the envelope overall. So I hope you guys definitely understand where I'm looking at it from, and if you aren't, let me know why or what you're feeling on these episodes, because I read all the comments, even if they're negative, and sure, I won't give anybody some attention like that, but I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say simply about the overall narrative of how they're putting this together, because now it just seems like they're pretty smart about laying all these traps. And because of that, I love to know what people are thinking in their mind now, because when it all pops off and you see who kind of had the right idea, you then listen to their ideas in other shows and see if it kind of holds gravity throughout multiple authors' tellings of stories. So that's just my thing, and it's something I do appreciate you guys for, and just I like to talk to you guys in general. So have an awesome day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this, and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, peace.